This episode of the Big Flexxx. This episode of the Big Flexxx.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
TNT Cakes Creations and more, what we specialize in: red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs. TNT Cakes Creations and more. Give us a call.
This episode of the Big Flexxx Strongcast is sponsored by the Gym Animal Muscle Gang brand. If you're looking for some help reaching your health and fitness goals with one-on-one training, group training, meal plans, nutritional advice, and more, and do you also want to look great while working out with the dopest workout apparel? As far as t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, joggers, skull caps, tank tops, and more, then visit our website at gamg.shop or email us at gamgpodcast7@gmail.com. Or we can also be contacted on Instagram or Facebook at Gym Animal Muscle Gang Fitness. Hey, look, hey, man, before we even get started, hey, man, you gotta show everybody what the fuck you over there playing with, man.
Bro.
What is that you got over there? Oh, welcome everybody and shit to the GAMG, the Big Flexxx Strongcast. We all over here in Don's plate. You know, he this motherfucker be bringing up some shit up here, man. This shit smell good than the motherfucker do.
distracted with it.
Yeah,
This
you know
man
what I'm
came
saying?
in with the whole pot and no
Look at
extra
this
plate.
beautiful ass like Bella Brown mushroom. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us what's in it again. You said octopus.
This octopus, some cactus, some mushrooms, some onions, peppers.
Man, this motherfucker got the Mediterranean Sea up in this room. For real, you know what I'm saying?
He said the Mediterranean Sea.
For real, you know. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Y'all can't see it, but y'all can't smell it. That shit smell good.
Man, for real. Well,
I don't have me no mouth.
Well, as y'all see, you know what I'm saying? I am your host, John Q, and this bitch. We got Don Snipes right here to my right. And all the way down to my other right, we got Latoya Deshawn in the building, y'all. What's up, y'all? And welcome back to the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast for episode 56, y'all. So, as we is over here smelling all this good shit, you know what I'm saying? I will say this. This is where gym conversation meets podcasting. So, you definitely want to make sure you dapping it on up when you coming in my gym by hitting that like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? So dap that shit up. Share this shit out. You know what I'm saying? We really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
So how was y'all strong in? You know what I'm saying? Besides, you know, we gonna start with you, Toy, because he over here got a mouthful. No Diddy.
That was so on point.
Man.
It was actually a relaxing strong in for me.
Okay.
I had a couple of days last week where I was kind of off on my energy and just kind of feeling blah. So
Yeah.
I needed to reset and protect my energy this weekend.
Okay.
So I really just stayed home, you know, went grocery shopping, did some stuff I needed to do for the house, did a lot of meditating, vibed out to some music. It was a good weekend, but it was a very relaxing weekend.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like kind of what the hell and shit I kind of got into. I got back into my, you know, some grounding and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What else? I did get a chance to tap back into some damn wrestling and shit. For wrestling, WrestleMania 40 and shit. Say thanks to Sammy and DC, brother DC and Ed and everybody in the chat. We was talking throughout the whole weekend. Was that Saturday and yesterday and shit about WrestleMania 40.
The Rock
so
is
they
back, huh?
Yeah, they out there. Yeah, he got choke slammed and shit yesterday by the Undertaker.
Undertaker?
Oh yeah.
Still
So how they was explaining it to me was they've been having this same kind of storyline. They ended this storyline that they've been having for like the past 10 years. So it was really like a completion. So now they going to the next like phase or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like the next, you know how they have like different eras of wrestling. Now this is about to start a new era. You know what I mean? So they had like some of the older people come back and stuff like that. It was kind of wild though. You know what I'm saying? I had stopped watching wrestling for a while, but we grew up on wrestling.
Was back.
The Rock was back. They had
That's wild.
like I said, the Undertaker was out
That
there.
probably threw ratings up there.
They had John Cena
I
kind
think
of out
that's
there.
why
Yeah.
they did it.
Yeah,
I
up
think
the
that's why
wazoo.
they did it.
Yeah, you know, he has
and
that,
Vince McMahon is gone now, right? So
Yeah,
the Rock
and
is
Triple
supposed
H.
to be.
And Triple H is actually running WWE right now. So I can't say like, you know,
Okay.
Sammy was saying, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, you know, the writing is better and everything, almost like how it was when we was really watching it in its height. So I watched it and it was pretty good, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't disappointed, I would say. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, the only thing that I would critique on it is, man, every match, you know what I'm saying, when they get to pin to somebody 1-2 and then they kick out, it's like, nah, that's like the same, and they doing it like every other minute. You know what I'm saying? They get somebody down 1-2. It's like, no, what happened to just a one and somebody just push somebody up? If you don't get your musty ass up off me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, off of one count. You know, but other than that, you know, it was pretty good.
Drama. Though. You know, you gotta have the drama.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, man? What your strong in? Cause
I did a lot of studying this weekend, and then today was just super cool,
man, wasn't it? Yeah, we gonna have to talk about it. That's gonna be like our first. Yeah.
But I was studying gemstones this weekend, and just 4 in particular, gemstones and how they affect our physical and energy being. So I was looking at ruby, emerald, sapphire, and diamond.
Yeah.
And basically they were saying that rubies are, what I learned was that rubies, they like to be by themselves. So when you wear ruby on your body, like, it doesn't like to have any other jewelry on the same hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the energy that the ruby, and ruby represent fire. The emerald represent earth. Water for the sapphire, blue sapphire, and diamond for purity. But it was basically saying that with the diamonds, it doesn't really do you any good to pass it down to somebody.
Diamonds,
like once it's yours, it's yours. Versus,
is that because of the energy that it holds from you, and then
versus something like a ruby or emerald, you can actually pass that down, to your family members. So you know what I'm saying, if you really want to, if you are imbalanced in your life in terms of fire, wear that ruby, and you can't wear the ruby all the time. So, if you're going to put it on, wear it by yourself, and then put it back in the box and let it recharge. In terms of the sapphire, they talked about how sapphire is good for third eye stimulation, seeing things, enhancing and expanding your intuition.
Yeah.
And the emerald for more or less wealth and abundance. So, and it's a lot more to it than that, but I just enjoyed that. The next one I was going to look at was the metals: gold, copper, silver, and platinum.
Yeah. So did you read anything about powering them up, say with the sun and stuff like that?
Okay, so they did get into charging them.
Yeah.
All right. But one of the most important things that I learned in terms of charging them is, when you get a gemstone, specifically those four that I just named, sapphire, ruby, emerald, diamond, to make sure that you take the gemstone, place it in between your
I got a necklace at home.
Your collarbone or whatever, and actually give it something to do.
Yep.
And so what they were saying is, when you have certain stones, a lot of people just get in the stones and they just, okay, got my stone. No, you actually have to give it something to do. Yes, give it a purpose. And that's one of the ways that you charge it. I know a lot of people talk, when they get crystals, they usually charge them in the sunlight or with the moon. But I'm getting kind of into something a little bit more important in terms of making sure that you charge it so that it's specifically for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so just did a little study.
And then simple grounding and stuff like that with it on and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of that. Outside of that, the other thing that I was doing a lot of studying on was life path and destiny numbers. So I think that it's important that people know their life path number, because most people only know about astrology. They only know about what sign they are. But when you start looking at the numerology aspect of it, which I think, it would behoove you not to learn about it, because then you can start to combine the two. You know what I'm saying? When you start learning about the relationship. So shout out to all the life path 11s, the master number 11s. I'm an 11.
I'm a 5. So hey, look, as you know and shit, that is my name. So yeah, and it goes a little bit more deeper than that. But yeah, definitely, man, that's great information. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into our first topic, real quick, we got a couple of things we're gonna talk about real quick. So I do have a Q's Big Flex story. All right, y'all. So as y'all know, a Big Flex story today is give a hell of a flex out and shit to Coach Dawn Staley and South Carolina women's basketball team.
Shout out to them.
Who beat Iowa yesterday, 87-75. And they was undefeated. They went 38-0. You know what I'm saying? So this is the coach in their team or whatever, their third championship.
Freshman too, full of freshmen.
Yeah. So I just want to, that's pretty much what it is. I just want to get them, clap that shit on up. Congratulations, ladies. You know what I'm saying? To the South Carolina Gamecocks. No Diddy. No.
Yikes.
Yikes, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, clap that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Big flex to him. You know what I mean?
Man, she broke down.
Yeah, she did.
At the end of the game, just was lost for words. But it was such a absolute delight to see, you know what I'm saying, a melanated woman, you know, in that position, and kind of like, you know, these coaching jobs, we already know how they go.
Yeah.
This shit get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So to see her come in there with those freshmen versus the top player, period, in you know what I'm saying, the NCAA women's basketball, Caitlin Clark. And I mean, go after Iowa, but again, shout out to Iowa. Don't want to take anything away from them. They done had a solid ass team for the last couple years, and definitely been, you know what I'm saying, up there with the, you know, with the best of them. So, but I think that between Caitlin, Reese, and the coach for SC, that definitely, to me, it brought in those views, and you know, in terms of it made the sport interesting to see this shit. I mean, I was hyped
I ended up watching a little bit of the game and stuff myself, damn near towards, like, I would say, like, the second, third, and some of the fourth quarter before it ended or whatever. I was flicking back and forth and then and shit to the WrestleMania shit. So, but definitely and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it caught my eye. They was out there shooting their ass off too.
Man, listen, these women know how to shoot.
Wait, what? It was draining that shit.
I think it's underrated. I think the women's basketball, like their college teams, I think they're underrated. They deserve more credit for sure.
Yeah. Listen, fundamentally, I don't know if it's their technique.
Yeah.
But man, when they learn how to shoot the shit out that, man, them women do their thing, man. Shout out to all the
parents,
all the young ladies out there,
and all of them, for
playing any type of sport. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the young girls, and the older women that played any sports, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Don, do you got a motivational moment for this week?
My motivational moment for today, right? I'm gonna go off the top of the dome. Is be careful not to be a self-sabotager, right? And I say that to say that a lot of us can overthink things in life. And something that I was studying this weekend, was that we have to allow the universe to do what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
And where we fuck it up at is a lot of us are not patient. You know, we say we want to do things, and then when they don't happen at a fast enough pace, we abandon them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so, two things I want to say about this. It's important not to be a self-sabotager, because in the event that you are, it might reveal that you've been lying to yourself, and the more that you lie to yourself, all right, about things, the more you tell yourself, the more you tell your conscience, all right, that you know you are not worthy or deserving of whatever it is that you're aiming for. Man. So an example of that is, you know, you tell yourself, man, I've been busy all week. On Saturday, I'm gonna go to the gym. And then you don't go. You do that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Then you get comfortable with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Well, outside of getting comfortable, you're programming your subconscious mind to just say any motherfucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. And over a period of time, you lose confidence. That type of behavior is self-sabotaging. Yeah. Because, you know, it's like that old saying, good intentions aren't always good enough. Mm-hmm. So get in the habit of, if you say you're going to do something, do it for the purpose of letting yourself know that, yo, I believe in you. Hey, I'm disciplined. Hey, I have confidence in you. Yeah. Don't worry about nobody else. Yeah. So just be aware of that. That's my moment today. Be aware of, you know, if you have any ways that could be sabotaging, you know, self-sabotaging, like just bring that to your awareness and get rid of them. Because they don't serve you.
All right. Hey, look, that's worthy for a motherfucking big arm say emoji in the chat. So if y'all feeling that, put that emoji and that strong arm in the chat, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Toya, we got tea time with Toya. You got anything on the table for us?
I'm going to just stay on the path of being in control and protecting your energy.
Okay.
That was huge for me this week. And I think with the new moon and the solar eclipse and all of the things that has been going on with the universe, just realizing how much control we have over our energy and our mind and what we carry. So I'm gonna stay on that note and say, just make sure that you're listening to your body.
Yeah.
Like, really listen to your body. Your body's going to tell you what you need. If you're feeling tired, rest. Your body needs that rest. Yeah. If you're feeling like I'm thirsty and I can't get enough, listen to your body. Put the juice down, put the soda down, and drink water. Hydrate.
You say put that liquor down.
Put it down. If you feel like your body is craving a certain type of food, like listen to your body because you're deficient in something.
Yep.
Learn to listen to your body and follow that. I had a moment this week where I told y'all a couple of days I was feeling just like, man. And I was like, you know what? I should go for a walk. And I didn't listen to my body. I didn't go for the walk. And so I didn't release that energy.
Yeah.
But when I listened to my body and I released that energy, it turned everything around for me. So just listen to your body, be mindful, take a moment to tap into what you're feeling. Stop just pushing stuff to the side. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, but then control what you do with that energy moving forward.
All right, John. Go ahead, put that arm emoji in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you say, okay. Like, oh, well.
I got a little confession. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna wait till you.
Okay.
I got a little confession. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, look. So while we on that subject or whatever, we gonna get to the first topic. Was pretty much, did you observe, say, today's total solar eclipse? So if you did, what was your experience today? You know what I mean? And how did you feel? And did you actually say look into? Was you one of those people and shit that was looking into the damn eclipse and shit with them funny looking glasses and shit on? Or did you meditate? Did you say a prayer? You know what I'm saying? Did you come up with, say, some affirmations? You know what I mean? Anything like that? You wanna go for it?
I did some DMT breath work release.
Okay.
Which was like
I thought you was about to say some bufu or some shit or some.
No.
Well, I say, man, you did some shrooms?
No,
like, oh shit.
Just to get to the point,
for sure.
The breath work was to activate my pineal gland. All right. Which was interesting because I've done different kind of breath work before, but this was it was kind of challenging, you know what I'm saying? Just in terms of how it was done. It was like 3 to 5 rounds of taking in air through, and feeling it in your stomach.
How long was you
chest? For about an hour.
No, I'm saying so like in these increments where you doing.
Check it out.
You doing like trying to do it for like hold it in for like a minute.
Check it out.
And then
you do the breaths. Do so. I did 2 different sessions, but the first session was 35 breaths, and then when you finish the last breath, you blow out, you exhale, and then you hold your breath for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then after that 1 to 2 minutes, you inhale for another 15 seconds, and that completes a cycle.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, usually it's easier to inhale, hold your breath.
Yep.
But when you push out and then try to hold your breath,
that's a bad one.
After you've been taking breaths, okay?
Yeah.
Now your brain starts saying, hold on, something ain't right. It's just different. And after about 5 rounds of that, I had to move back from where I was because I was like, okay, wait a minute, I'm getting a little woozy. Which again, you could experience that, but I did it because going on what you said, right? Just listening. I woke up this morning. I laid down last night about 1, 2 in the morning, but I woke up about 6:12.
Okay.
And something said, go watch the sunrise this morning. All right, so that's what I did. I threw some shit on, grabbed some water, headed to go watch the sunrise, all right, downtown. And it was really cloudy. for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
So the sunrise was supposed to start at 7:06 this morning. I didn't actually see it. You could see that the sky was lit up, but I couldn't actually see the orange and yellow until about 8 o'clock. When it finally came out, woo, it was hitting.
Yeah.
So when it came out, some said, similar to what you said, hey, Don, you've been sitting here meditating, go release some of this energy. So I just walked the riverfront for about an hour. That was the very first thing I did when I woke up this morning. And I felt great, just like you said, releasing that energy, being out in the sunlight. So that's how I started my day off today and observed it. And I've done a lot more things since then, but it was dope.
Yeah. All right. What about you? What about you, sis?
Luckily, it was a work from home day today, so I got to just like relax. I got to wake up slow, start my day off like controlled. I didn't feel like I was rushing because all I had to do was go to the living room and log in. But I watched the solar eclipse in all of the different states just on CNN while I was working.
Yeah.
But then at about, I want to say it was like 3 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, I saw the sky starting to get a little dark, so I went outside. I wanted to go outside before it was a total eclipse because I wanted to take in some of that sun energy.
Yeah.
So I just took a little break from work, went outside, and just stood in it.
Okay.
Just
You had clothes on?
Yeah.
No, I'm being so.
To be honest with you, if I wasn't at work and shit, I would have been really,
I didn't have a lot of clothes on, but I did have clothes on. I live in an apartment, so I probably have gotten into some trouble if I.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be funny, but so I ain't gonna lie. I just had on some shorts. And I said, screw it. And I went outside and, I threw like a hat on that just completely, you know what I'm saying? But I just sat out there in that. It was a beautiful thing.
Man.
Yeah,
and I know people was probably looking at me like I was weird, but.
Yeah, I had on like some little running shorts. And like when I work from home, my meetings, they're not like video meetings. So I just do whatever. I was really relaxed.
She one of them type that got the shirt on and nothing else.
I had
stand up like, hold on one second, y'all.
Wait a minute. Right. Oh, shit.
So I just had on a sweatshirt and some little running shorts. But I just wanted to go outside before it was the total eclipse and then, soak up some of the rays. So I kind of just stood out there and
Did you peep it got cold?
by the sun.
Yeah, it got cold. It was supposed to. I mean, because if it's, you got the moon blocking to say the sun, you know what I'm saying? You blocking those rays.
My body had chill.
But it was a really like good energy
but it was good,
just before the total eclipse, and then when the sun came back out, it was just so beautiful. And
I did take like some hell of a pictures like to the side or whatever. Man, that shit came out scantless.
Oh, I should have did that. I didn't even take my
y'all.
phone downstairs with me.
Yeah.
I just went for
Like I said, I was at one of my other jobs or whatever, and say for me, for example, this morning I got up and I did some grounding, I did some meditation and some affirmations and everything, and being actually grateful, love, appreciation, respect for everyone. So I call that glare, right? So it's kind of like a thing I've been doing for about the past couple of years, right? So once again, you want to hear it again?
Yeah, what is it?
It's called GLARE, right? These just acronym.
Grateful, love.
It's gratefulness, right? Gratitude, right? Love, appreciation, respect for everyone and everything.
Okay.
Right?
I like that.
So I normally do this around, say, a new moon or, say, a eclipse or anything that's to that degree, right? So I do it multiple times a year. So I try to keep this in a perspective of what am I grateful for? Who do I love? Why do I love? What am I appreciative towards? Why is respect, important? Who do I respect? Do I respect myself? And is everybody, you know what I'm saying, that believes in the same thing I do is worthy of it all? Am I even worthy of it? So I always question myself in those aspects,
I found the last time that I was doing a gratitude exercise, actually it was on the 4th.
Okay.
4-4. Yeah. So I did a gratitude exercise where I had to write down 44 things that I was grateful for. It was interesting because I got to the point, right, where I started reflecting back on some people that some things might have occurred that maybe initially let's just say, was fucked up.
Yeah, but then you was grateful for it.
Check it. Yes.
Hell yeah.
But after I sat there and thought about it, I was like, man, you know what? That revealed this.
Yep.
Or prior to that bull crap, this person brought this to my life, and for that I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you know you fall out with somebody, or maybe let's just say you outgrow a friendship or whatever the case may be, and we have those moments where we forget about those people. But they matter too. And so it was a beautiful thing, you know, to find that beauty within that ugliness.
Because it's always like this. I always look at stuff as part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, you might be, you know, you might have moved on or whatever, however, you know, from, say, different past relationships and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to be respectful, you know, or grateful for those times, you know what I'm saying, that actually contributed, you know, to you being a better person and stuff like that.
Be grateful for the lessons.
Yeah, and the lessons.
Be grateful for the lessons.
I'm grateful for this spaghetti right now.
Yeah, I know you is, little bastard. But yeah, so look, so far as the total eclipse, you know, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people going outside with, like I said, with the retarded glasses on. But hey, no judgment, you know what I'm saying? No judgment, just a little smudgement. That's all, you know what I'm saying? So me, myself, personally, or whatever, people kept on coming up to me like, hey, do you want to see my glasses? I'm like, no. I'm like, I just want to be out there and get the actual frequency and the rays and stuff like that in a natural state. So I actually took off my actual glasses, but I didn't look at the eclipse, but I felt, say, that energy and everything and stuff like that. One of the reasons why I didn't look at it, because tapping into, say, some of my, say, indigenous, say, genes, I would say, or whatever. It's a lot of tribes and stuff, indigenous tribes or whatever, believe that it's a bad omen to actually look into it. They kind of compare it to, say, if you was a kid watching your parents have sex. So it's pretty much, like deep. A bad omen. You know what I mean? So I was like, nope, I'm not going to look at it. And then not only that, here's a rule that I always go by. If the media and the government and everybody is telling you to do one thing, I always go in the opposite direction. Because just think about it like this. One half, say the media, the government, you know what I'm saying, right? Always, you know, they've been always, do this. It's been almost like damn near taboo, like when we grew up, you know what I'm saying? They even say, try to equate a lot of, say, astrology or those kind of things if you went to, say, church. Now it's like, they didn't flip the whole script. Now everybody going outside, look up. Might want to look down, because a lot of times the stuff, what the hell is really going on? They want you to look up. You might want to look down. That's all I'm going to tell you, you know. So,
word to that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, once you start seeing people, everybody doing one thing, it's like, okay, now you're getting the masses to click on. And then you start seeing stuff like, with people and shit on I-75 and shit, got the whole damn freeways and stuff like that, you know, blocked and stopped and this, that, and other, whatever. It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That can be a problem. Say if, you know, you got somebody that needs, say, emergency attention or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? That can be a problem. So, you know, to each his own, though. You know what I mean? If you looked at it.
Clip on the freeway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was people doing that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? If you saw it, you know, with the glasses on, so I salute to you. You know, it just wasn't a thing for me. But I did go out and, like I said, I did receive some of those downloads, I would say, and that shit was amazing. That shit was amazing, man. I was out there, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I felt like I was getting powered the fuck up. To be honest with you, I know y'all probably like, this motherfucker's weird. No, real shit.
Y'all both said something that resonated, but when I went outside, I never looked up. I put my hat.
That's what I'm saying. I never
really low.
Yeah.
And I literally just meditated for about an hour and a half. So I grounded and did it, but I never looked at it. I didn't care to. Yeah. But I didn't think of it for that reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's interesting.
Yeah, I'll send you something on it or whatever, you know. So I was telling a couple people, and people was looking at me like, oh, wow, really? I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. Hey, if y'all want to call in and say about share y'all, say, experience with a total solar eclipse today, give us a call at area code 313-266-2811. All right? All right, y'all. Hey, look, we're going to go to this next story real quick, too. Going to add this and shit into the box. No Diddy, but no.
Him and this Diddy.
Yeah, that shit is. Hey man, that shit just keep on giving though. I ain't gonna even lie. There's more shit every day. You know what I mean? So this next topic, okay? We have a no. You know what? You want to go to the? Did you got the video for this one? All right, yeah, play this video real quick.
Conjoined twins Abby and Brittany Hensel have welcomed a new family member. Nearly 3 decades after the pair first shared their story on the Oprah Winfrey Show, the girls are all grown up, and one of them is now a married woman. According to public records obtained by Today on March 27th, Abby tied the knot with Josh Bowling in 2021, and the trio lives in Minnesota, where the twins were born and raised. Bowling's social media pages describe him as a Christian father, husband, veteran, and occasional gamer, and he reportedly served as an Army medic before becoming a nurse. Abby and Brittany's following grew as they documented their childhood and teenage years on reality series like TLC's Abby and Brittany, but their adulthood has been spent mostly out of the spotlight. Now 34 years old, the twins are 5th grade teachers and graduated from Bethel University in 2012. Abby and Brittany are dicephalous conjoined twins, a condition which rarely sees life expectancy last past infancy. While they have separate brains, spinal cords, and hearts, their organs from the waist down are entirely shared, and the twins each control one arm and one leg. Their parents were reportedly presented with the choice of separating them at birth, but given the surgery's risks and likelihood of only one baby surviving, their father told Time magazine in 2001 that it felt impossible to choose between the two. Abby and Brittany previously confirmed a desire to find love and even start families. Sharing in their 2006 TV special, Joined for Life, Abby and Brittany turned 16, that they hadn't yet decided how they would work things out, but that they knew they, quote, would be moms someday.
Hey, that's kind of crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the second topic right there. But we do have a caller. Welcome to the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast. Who do we have on the line?
Yo. What up, though, fellas? This is Gino, a.k.a. Knowledge, a.k.a. Farrakhan Jr. from the What Up, Though
All right, so
show
good, brother.
and Pod Talk.
All right. What's up, now?
So I'm listening to y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's a lit show, you know what I'm saying? And,
Thank you. Appreciate
and
it.
I just want to comment a little bit about the total eclipse.
Okay.
And I agree with a lot of what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the people that's throwing parties and the look up parties, and you know,
yeah,
you know, just kind of amazed at what's going on, you know, in the skies. But you know, I'm more so spiritual. I'm a spiritual person, as most indigenous people are, and tribes are.
Mm-hmm.
And being that woke person that I am, you know, I like to go into the scriptures. So, you know, I always look up scriptures on things. And, you know, even if, and this is for anybody, you can go into let's just say Matthew 16, 1-4, right?
Okay.
And it talks about the prophecy of Jonah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we all know who Jonah is. And if you don't, Jonah was the prophet that was swallowed by the fish, right? Because he was disobedient to the Most High God and didn't want to go to Nineveh to warn God's people, right?
Okay.
Warn the people of Nineveh. So now, when you look up Matthew 16, 1-4, it talks about that prophecy, and it talks about when they asked Christ, basically about the signs of the times. And, you know, he basically was telling the people that you can look at the weather and you can tell the weather and you can do these certain things. He was talking to the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And he said, you can look up the weather, and when you look up the weather, you can predict it. Yeah. But you can't tell the times, the signs of the times.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and this is the prophecy of Jonah. That's how you'll know when those days are coming.
Yep.
Right? And so that's what we actually, if we're going to look for anything in the sky, that's really what we should be looking for. It's just those signs of the times.
Yeah.
And if this total eclipse is what they were saying, went through 7 cities of Nineveh, right?
Mm-hmm.
It went through 7 cities of Nineveh. That the 7 is the number of completion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, it went through 7 cities of Salem.
Yeah.
Right? That's also biblical.
Yep.
That's the number of completion. So that this year it completed the cross out. So it went from west to east, crossing the United States.
Yep.
This time in 2024, it went from
North.
east to west,
Yep.
crossing the other side. That's an X out.
Yeah. That
You
is
know
the
what I'm
Christ.
saying? So that's,
And
you know,
it did
when I'm looking at the
13
signs of the
cities,
time,
if I'm not mistaken, this year.
Yeah.
yeah,
And-
7 cities in Nineveh.
And not only that is, today was really like a reverence day, you know what I'm saying, to give reverence and stuff like that to the son for being like the quote unquote father, you know what I mean, father of life on the planet and stuff like that. So,
Fact.
a lot of people they going outside and looking and not even having, say, an understanding or even say some kind of purpose behind just even if you're going to observe it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? It's very prophetic. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of prophecies
Facts.
that's being fulfilled right now to this day. You know what I mean? So
I'm sorry,
it's a lot more that's coming.
13 states. I'm sorry,
13
not 13
states.
states. Yeah, it went
Yeah.
through 13 states today.
Yeah.
Started in once it entered the United States from Mexico. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
it went through 13
so it did.
states,
It's the
but
cross.
it crossed
Yeah.
7 cities named Nineveh.
Yeah. So it
Today?
does. Yeah. So it does
7
actually.
cities
It
named
gives that
Nineveh.
cross. So even today, like it was supposed to represent, say, the death and the rebirth of the Son. The death.
Facts.
The death
Fact.
of Jesus,
And you know
the
what?
rebirth
The last time
Jesus,
that this
yeah.
happened,
Mhm.
the last time that this happened is when Christ laid down his life.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now it's happening again.
Yep. Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna look at it as the return.
Yeah,
I'd
there
rather
we
have
go.
that full coverage insurance
Yeah.
than have that no fault. Because when you have no fault,
Right.
that's your fault.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, thanks for calling in, man. Hey, look, we appreciate that phone call. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
hey, salute to you, brother. Hey, welcome to call in any good time.
Hey, we love y'all, brothers.
Yeah,
love
we
y'all
love you too.
podcast.
Yep, thank you.
Podcast brothers. We want y'all to have much success.
Yep, same
Thank
here,
you.
man.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right, for sure.
All right,
Take
now.
it easy.
All right, fam.
I think one of the things that I want to point out is even with that caller and the things that, we speak about amongst each others, it's just being intentional about your purpose.
Yeah.
Whether you looked at the sun, didn't look at the sun, just went out to soak rays, just being like intentional about what you wanted to get out of that and not just doing it because
Everybody else
is doing it or media said it, social media said it was cool or media said it was cool or this is what you should do. It's just being intentional about why you're doing it
In that moment, yeah.
in that moment. Everybody knew that this was coming. Everybody knew what time it was going to hit their city. Why would you be stopping on the highway to, if that's what you wanted to see, you should have been intentional about that time in your
pull your
life.
ass over, man. You know what I'm
And
saying?
been
Get the fuck out
somewhere
the
where you could actually sit and observe it.
Yeah.
I want everybody to kind of take that note away, not just about the solar eclipse.
Yeah.
But about everything that, the earth gives us. The new moons, right? The constellations, the sun rising every day, like Don just waking up I gotta go see the sunrise.
Yeah. That's hell
Listen
of
to
a-
your body and be
Yep.
intentional about what you're doing with that time. And
I
with
was
that
tired in
energy.
the mud too. I don't know what the hell, man.
That shit
Look,
was
I
like, hey,
am not-
look, that shit told you. Yeah.
Listen, I am not. That's why I said. So that's what I was talking about earlier. I said I got a confession. I did it the other day. I couldn't sleep. Woke up at the same time, about 6, and someone was like, "Yo, go watch the sunrise." I'm like, "Man, it's early as fuck." I just did it.
Yeah.
So the next day I didn't do it, but then today, same thing. I got up and I was just like, all right, let me go do this again. What amazed me was, like I said, it was extremely cloudy early this morning. So it was hidden. But by the time as the day progressed and I got back out north, by the time that solar eclipse came, man, when I say I was sitting outside and I just felt a coolness over my body, like it was just like,
Man,
and,
that shit
and
was
something
that shit
interesting.
felt great, man. That's
I saw the lights coming. You know the lights sometimes that don't come on until it's nighttime.
Yeah.
They were coming on, on the houses, and
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, that's different. All right, y'all. Hey, look, clap that shit up, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to the second one real quick. So, as y'all see about the conjoined twin sisters, Abby and Brittany Hensel, said they clapped back at, say, the haters for them getting married and so forth. So, what are your thoughts?
So, the first thing, I want to point out that this stuff is just now circulating social media, but they actually got married 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But obviously we all have the same questions, right? Only one of them got married. And they're saying like, oh, we always knew we would have a family. We always knew we would have love. So, okay, Abby, you got married first. Where does this leave your conjoined sister and all of the things that's going on? Like when y'all go out to dinner, when y'all are just like having quiet time, when y'all are having private time, and when does she get to find love? Like, and when she does, what happens with her
They gotta
husband?
share that. They gotta share that hole.
You know.
Hey,
I mean, like, how do you end up the week? Like, every other day we with your husband, every other day we're with my husband. But then also,
Forgive me.
hey, because I ain't gonna
we
need to lie.
just
You
say
know?
what everybody else is thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hold on. It's like, hold on. So you married, but I'm connected to you. So that means when I wake up in the morning, I gotta smell this stinky motherfucking breath too. Like now, it's like
The worst case scenario
Oh,
for
my
me
God.
was if the other one finds love, and then her partner is giving her, having sex with her, but then the sister get pregnant in her stomach.
yeah.
No, they have the same reproductive organs. They only have one set of reproductive organs. So
But two spines?
they have.
Oh, I
two-
didn't peep the story. I thought it
Yeah.
said two brains, two spines.
But everything
But
like
everything
from here down
reproductive,
is one.
Uh-huh.
Well, who claiming who?
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Who has control of the pocketbook?
There you go.
Does
The pocketbook.
does
Hey, look,
the twin?
I think that's would this
That's
be
the-
called
the
poly then? Hey,
pocketbook.
look, wouldn't this be technically poly then?
Well, no, because the other twin is not in the relationship. But so this, so
She
this
ain't got
is
no
what I'm saying.
choice.
Like, well,
Hey, she got a
that's
choice.
the part about it.
She gonna say, what, she gonna say, I'm leaving the room? How? Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's that's the fucked up part about it. I just feel like it's really selfish. Like
yeah, that is some selfish
I'm
shit.
Okay, hold on, wait, hold on.
Like, do I ever
Because
get
it should have been like, at least like, hey, do we agree with this one
with your
motherfucker?
husband
Like,
today?
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah,
We
this,
going way fuck. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Now that's selfish. I mean, think about now.
That's selfish.
Think about this, right? Because they said they want love, all right, and clearly they found it, or some one of them. One of them
Yeah.
found it. Okay. But maybe this is a little more complex than what we bargaining for.
say, welcome to the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast. Who do we have on the line? Hello.
What up, though?
What up, though? Who this? Like, who this? Hello.
Hello.
What up, though?
What
Who's
up?
it?
It's Willie.
Oh, this fucking Willie.
Hey.
I kind of figured, hey, Willie was going to call. Definitely probably talking about these damn twins and shit.
Bro, his signal
What
must be in the
up,
back.
Say some
room
twins
right
with
now.
one hole.
What up, though?
What's up, man? What up, though?
What
Tim?
up, man?
What up, though?
Hey, I'm gonna touch on the twins first. We're gonna get that out the way,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go to the E clip. But the twins, they said she got married, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I get people find love, but I think that dude is kind of special, man.
Yeah. The dude got to be kind of weirdo, too. Yeah.
In a sick way. Yeah, in a sick
Yeah,
way,
that's what I
man.
was thinking.
Ooh, I got
You know what I'm saying?
I got two
Because-
bras with one hole. No.
Well, not just that, but you know, if you having sex with your wife, her sister is really right there.
No,
You know
you
what I'm
actually
saying?
having you actually having sex with her sister too. If they share one hole.
Well, my thing is, you know,
He said, well,
what happened if she decide, you know, she want to get some head or something? You know what I'm saying? Now your sister got to watch.
Yeah, 'cause look, she really can't turn her neck.
Watching, but she
Hey, look,
gets
she really
smacked
can't
with
turn
the
her neck either.
balls. Like, it's just
She
all
participating.
bad.
She participate. It's like, come on, dog, you hitting my elbow.
right, you know what I mean?
It's all bad.
Here's the kicker. one person each control an arm and a leg. So my thing is, in the event that the one of the sisters don't like the other motherfucker, make sure when y'all do go have sex, keep her hands free from any objects, because she might, you know what I'm saying, be trying to hammer on old boy like, get up off me.
Yeah.
Like,
this is a wild ass conversation. Though.
Yeah, this is pretty wild.
I mean, it was a wild topic.
I think I want to say they found love, and what can we say? Look, love surpasses all understanding. There we go.
Yeah, it does.
Because there's a lot of understanding.
Shit, it sounds like he found love and shit under new management 2 times.
I just feel like I need to talk to the therapist.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened if he leaves? What happened if he leaves his wife for her sister?
Right. Hey, we just gonna hit this corner real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit. Now you said you had something to say something about the eclipse today.
Yeah, on the eclipse. Now, everybody been talking about the eclipse, but has anybody noticed how it's like 4 or 5 or 6 other planets that aligned at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they was activating CERN today, and also and shit shooting up fucking rockets and shit. Yeah.
And there was a lot of planes out today with that
at the
chemtrail
same time. Yeah,
it was a lot.
The pictures that I got, it shows the chemtrails
That's how they was
along with
trying to
that
hide
shit.
everything.
What
That's
the
how they was
fuck?
hiding
When I show y'all
everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because they trying to block that shit out. They trying to block out what the hell and shit we really around. Yeah, they blocking out the shit and interfering with the real true frequency and shit. That's probably gonna be beneficial and shit for humanity to actually uplift itself instead of getting out this fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about control. So
Exactly.
yeah.
See, I didn't physically watch this clip. I was on my way to work. I actually got there earlier, but I saw the sky start getting dark. But what I've been paying attention to for like the last 7 or 8 years, I have an app on my phone called Skyview. Okay. And I looked at Skyview, and even if you pull it up now, you can do this like when you leave the studio. I think it's Mars. Mars is in front of Saturn. Mm-hmm. And then you got the sun in front of the moon, and then Venus is behind that, and then it's some others. The sun sits below that. It's just wild, man. When you look at that, man, you're like, wow.
What made you download that app?
Well, I've had it for like the last 8 years, and I've been into it.
That's a cool app.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, I've been watching it. I've been watching it for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
if y'all understand, even say the energies from these different planets and shit is major too. So like even with Saturn, Saturn and shit is pretty much about constriction, right? Mm-hmm. And like what you want to call that? Anything to deal with it's like order, law, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start talking about, say, Jupiter, you talking about a planet of abundance and stuff like that. So when you had, say, the great conjunction that happened, say in 2020, then that's the kind of energy that we're dealing with. So so now you living in a really kind of big like police state. Mm-hmm. And that's what they've been trying to do and everything and stuff, going to this one world order and the rest of it's major.
Shout out to Billy Carson for forbidden
knowledge. Yeah,
he been saying that he believed it's been folks on Mars for a real long time.
Shit, they said they said it was an actual war planet. They had wars and shit on it. Yeah,
we're all cosmic beings.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. When I finally did kind of look up at the sky, man, I was waiting for that portal to come out, man. The Anunnaki to jump out, man. Like, yes, the ancestors are here. Take me with you.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We was just distracted. That we was just all distracted.
No, what it is, they just probably, like you said, block this shit off from these chemtrails and all the rest of this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's possible.
They was heavy cheming.
Yeah.
Heavy cheming.
Yeah.
And I realized that chemtrailing is a 24-hour operation.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. It is. This shit is crazy, man. They sick, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, big up to y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Man. Hey, look, thanks again and shit, Willie.
Appreciate you, Don. Hey, Don.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Don, now before I leave, man, I need that recipe, man. I ain't gonna lie.
First of all,
I need that recipe. Look, now I'm gonna tell you this. Q already know. I stopped eating meat like about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So I don't eat any meat. So all I do is I do portobellos, king oysters, and lion's mane with my broccoli, Brussels sprout, different fruits and vegetables and different sauces. And man, my weight went down from like 190 to I'm 179 now. I feel good too.
And, if you
and my energy levels through the roof.
Some beans and rice. Get you some. I suggest either black or wild rice with chickpeas.
I'm on purple rice right now.
And, I would recommend, believe it or not, some basmati rice. In the what's it called? Ava Duverick. Ava Duverick.
He say Ava Duverick.
I didn't fuck the whole name up. But anyway, basmati rice is real good for digestion. I have a yoga buddy that always raves about, there's this science behind eating foods that are easy on the body. So basmati rice is one of them. But I always recommend the black or the wild rice with the chickpeas or any other type of beans. Make sure if you're not eating meat, if you're gonna eat any beans, they need to be soaked overnight. I'm big on sprouted nuts. Pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
I know that was coming.
So I used to do pistachios and almonds and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm only rocking with cashew, macadamia, and walnuts because I'm big on as we age, keeping our testosterone levels up.
Yeah.
So excuse me. There are, if you look up almonds and pistachios, they will actually lower our testosterone levels. Yep. So I start rocking with them. But the top ones are Brazil nuts. Fun fact about Brazil nuts: if any men out there are eating Brazil nuts, they say only eat 1 to 2 Brazil nuts a day.
Yep.
Don't eat a whole handful of them mugs. Now I eat the macadamia and the cashews for purposes of having some healthy fats in my diet. But if you're gonna do the walnuts and the almonds and all that, I say soak them overnight and then sprout them. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be a lot more nutritious. You get rid of that enzyme, that waxy flavor, and something else that's real cool to do. I went to a raw place the other day called Cacao Tree. Y'all ever heard of that?
Nah.
Yeah, I had some really good raw food. We got 2 spots out here. One is just raw and another one is Cacao Tree. But walnut meat is actually really good. They do burritos, tacos, and all the other kind of stuff. Okay. But on salads, they have this thing called nut crumble, and you can do this at the crib. Buy raw, you know what I'm saying, unroasted nuts, and you can go ahead and season them yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't think about that. They just used to either salt or sugar or honey on a lot of stuff. Yeah. But you can go ahead and throw some turmeric, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and you can really flavor up those walnuts when you put them in salads, or those cashews. When you add them in any of your pasta dishes, or and get hip to some of your nightshades too, purple potatoes and some spaghetti squash.
Okay, all right.
Purple potatoes is really good.
All right. Well, hey, look, we about to go ahead and get on out of here, man. So, Willie, thanks for calling in, good brother, and we will talk to you shortly. All right.
All right.
So make sure you call back in next week. Flex it on out. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Hey,
I'm flexing out this belly, bro, because I'm stuffed, dog.
All right, y'all. Say we are coming to the end of this episode, which is episode 56. So make sure y'all share it out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Share it out,
let's see what Toya
and
today. Huh? I'm curious what Toya leave us with today.
Yeah, what you got for us, sis? Got about 10, 15 seconds.
Oh, all right, here we go. Top 3 from today's lessons. Protect your energy, control your energy, and be intentional about your energy.
All right, Don. What you got?
I got when you need some comfort, get you some spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the old school food, the stuff that Mama Nim gave you.
Mama
you know
Nim.
what I'm saying? I ate this today because I needed some comfort food.
Yeah.
After all the stuff that was going on today, I forgot to add, prior to the eclipse, all I did was fruits and veggie. I wanted to make sure that I had high vibrational food today.
There you go.
That was like a big thing.
There
so
you
I had
go.
a whole bunch of berries, mandarin oranges, and then I had a nice little salad, no meat. So this is the, first actual hot meal I've had all day. But I wanted to make sure that today I was intentional about putting some high vibration foods in my body.
All right. Hey, look, and on that note, all I'm gonna tell y'all is tap back into y'all ancestors, man. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is y'all do them a service, you know what I'm saying, by honoring them on some of the ways that they used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, y'all, we're gonna flex this thing on out. We're gonna see y'all next Monday night, 9 o'clock. Podcast at Facebook, YouTube, y'all. Peace, y'all. Keep it flexing. Cute.